Another day, another ghost company releasing a short report. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the hoodie to prove that fact, and today we're speaking about Hyliion because another short report from a ghost company has come out. Now I know I'm not necessarily the Hyliion guy, there's people who speak about them a whole lot more than me, but I want to give my 2 cents on this. Because as per usual, it's quite laughable. Now Hyliion has been on an absolutely terrible run as it is. We're down over 50% from all-time highs, which let me tell you, is not fun for an awful lot of investors. And I am a Hyliion investor. I have a cost base of about $20 a share. I didn't sell at 55, I didn't sell at 50, I haven't sold a single share, I'm still just holding. But I was also one of the very few people on YouTube who were saying I didn't think it was a good idea to buy when we were around $40 a share. And I got a lot of backlash for that, an awful lot of backlash. But here we are, hopefully some of you guys had a little bit of patience and were able to get much better cost bases. Fundamentals have only gotten better for this company over the last few months. They have only gotten better and better and better, and we are now a publicly traded company. They're in a fantastic cash position. They're in a very good place. So if you were happy to buy these guys at 55 a share, but you're reluctant to buy them in the mid to high 20s, you know, ask yourself if you've done enough due diligence. So we're going to speak about this article that is on the screen in front of you right now. It's not too long, there's only really a few points I want to go through. But again, whenever these short reports come out from a ghost company, it's really important to be able to form your own thoughts and opinions. I'll put it that way. There is no accountability here. We don't know who has written this. I mean, yes, if a report comes out from Hindenburg, or a respected short seller, you should definitely give it some thought. One like this, it's a little bit of a joke in my opinion, but they're always going to happen, and we can make some content about it to potentially, you know, annoy them a little bit. So right before we get into the video, can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button, my friends? I really would appreciate it. If you're new around here, please consider joining the family and hitting that juicy red subscribe button. We're on the road to 50,000 beautiful investors, my friends. And please drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this report, but also just let me know what you think about Hyliion in general right now. Are you an investor? Have you sold out and made some nice money? Are you buying more? Are you just holding? I'm interested in hearing. So with that being said, my friends, into the juicy video. So just before we get right into the article, I want to speak about the recent price action, okay? We're at $27 a share right now. The last month has been full of emotions. I mean, it has truly been an absolute roller coaster of a journey. Remember when the merger went through, we briefly went above $50 a share for the second time in Hyliion's career, okay? And then, well, what a horrific crash it has been. Down pretty much 50% from there, and then from the all-time highs, which are actually a little above 55, down over 50%. It has been bad day after bad day after bad day, and I'm not just speaking, you know, 3% dips or 4% dips or 5% dips. No, I mean, look, there's a 7%. We go here, a near 10% dip, over 12%, and it doesn't get much prettier. 15% dip, guys. 11%. It has been horrific being a Hyliion investor for a long time now. Now, if we go to the last 5 days, it's slowed down a bit, but I mean, we're still down close to 8% on the 5-day chart. It's been rough, okay? Now, Hyliion still has a valuation of just over $4 billion, very close to $4.2 billion. I was trying to say, you know, all that time ago when we were at $40, $50 a share that I did not think it was a good buy. Do I think it's a good buy at 27? From a long-term point of view, potentially. I was one of the few people who always thought the Hyliion was speculative. More speculative than some of the other EV plays out there, and I know some people will still give me hate for that, but that's just the way I felt. With that being said, there is a very big market out there, and I do think they have an awful lot of long-term potential. So at $27 a share, I mean, yeah, it could be a nice entry point. As I said, I'm in at about 20, so maybe I'll buy more. We'll see what happens. When I buy more will be when we get some more solid news. But anyway, while we're all here, let's get straight into the short report, okay? From Beneath Us, some characters research. So never heard of these guys, no idea who they are. They are a ghost company. We don't know the people behind the company, as per usual with these shorts who don't like accountability. So the very first thing they bring up with this, they say they claim its current hybrid tech can be retrofitted to any Class 8 diesel truck for an immediate 30% fuel efficiency savings. There's not one scientific paper or submission that would back up founder and CEO Thomas Healy's 30% fuel efficiency claim. I mean, I would believe the CEO of a publicly traded company more than I would believe a short seller, you know, who has no accountability straight off the bat. And I mean, there's not one scientific paper submission. I mean, what do you want, like a doctor? Do you want somebody with a PhD to come out and do this, or do you want the engineers to come out and do this? In the investor presentation, this is the number we see. I still believe it. Yeah, so they bring up this here. Jim Cramer's Mad Money caution investors to be patient and that Hyliion is not a buy at these levels. I mean, fair enough. Jim Cramer is just one man. And we know that, you know, he hasn't often gotten behind EV companies. We'll put it that way. I remember him betting against most of the EV plays I've made. And since then, all of them have gone up over 100% since I initially bought. Except Tesla. So yeah, Jim Cramer, I mean, yeah, very well known guy. A lot more experience than me, but I don't think this is necessarily his industry. Now, worth noticing straight off the bat, we are short Hyliion and believe the stock is going lower. You read their little thing here, their disclaimer, it says they have short interest, blah blah blah. So Hyliion's key tech purchased for less than $1 million. Okay, would you rather they paid 100 million for the exact same tech? They got a juicy deal. Happy days. I don't get it. I don't get what point is trying to be made here, my friends. I mean, they got a very good deal. Just look at the way this is written. Hyliion. Why does it go up on the line when it gets to the ion part? Like, who wrote this? So anyway, basically, yeah, they got their key tech for less than $1 million. That's fine by me. I don't mind that. Okay, the next thing. Dana not interested in using Hyliion's solutions themselves. Okay, it's a strategic partnership. Like, what point is trying to be made? Since day one of the inception of Hyliion, it's been on Dana axles. Yes. So in 2019, Dana invested in Hyliion, had a Hyliion board seat pre-SPAC reverse merger, and was a key supplier offering Hyliion full drivetrain solutions. This put Dana in the best possible position to understand the commercial viability of Hyliion's hybrid powertrain. In its second quarter 20 earnings release, Dana disclosed its third significant electric truck program, which uses Dana's own proprietary powertrain solution, not Hyliion's product. What point is even trying to be made here? I mean, Dana is their own company. They're their own publicly traded company that's been around a lot longer than Hyliion. And that is what they do. They're in powertrain solutions. I don't understand what point's trying to be made. I mean, Workhorse has a strategic partnership with Hitachi. Hitachi does just about everything in the universe. That doesn't mean that Workhorse is just going to turn into Hitachi, or Hitachi is just going to turn into Workhorse. Apple works with IBM. Does that mean IBM just uses Apple products? More than likely not. I don't know if the writer or writers of this report understand how strategic partnerships work, but yeah, that's just a completely redundant point to bring up in my personal opinion. History of failed pilot programs. I don't care. That is pretty much the point of pilot programs, isn't it? This is where you're improving the product and eventually you don't have a failed pilot program, you have a successful program, which we now have. They go on to speak about this. As of June 2020, Hyliion claimed it had its hybrid X truck deployed with at least 7 customers, okay? Now down here they say only 3 of the 7 customers listed in Hyliion's PPT appear to have purchased any hybrid X systems, but this is just taking a ghost company's word against Hylion's. I mean, I know who I'm going to listen to. Okay, so next up is this, okay? The 30% fuel saving claim despite significant changes in tech and designs. Again, it's just taking one person's word against another's, and at the end of the day, right now, we don't know exactly what the fuel saving is going to be or what the fuel efficiency is going to be. It is Thomas Healy who is telling us and who is claiming 30% fuel efficiency savings for Class 8 diesel trucks. They go on to say here, in 2015 and 2016, Healy's design was trailer based and claimed 30% fuel reduction. A lot of things can happen in 4, 5, 6 years, you know what I mean? So yeah, in November 2017, Hylon's design switched from the trailer to the tractor, the front part of the truck. Despite the product location change from trailer to tractor, Healy maintained his 30% fuel efficiency claim for the Hylon's Hybrid X. So a BMS manager said it's not even possible on a pure physics level. Look, this is the kind of thing that we're going to have to wait and see how it develops. Right now, I'm going to take Healy's word with a pinch of salt, of course. I mean, it could end up being a little bit less. These guys aren't given an expectation of what they believe it actually may be. But again, it's a short report. There's no accountability. We don't know who's writing this. It is in these guys' best interest to convince you to sell or to short the company, because that is when they make money. Always keep that in mind. So a fake NASA credential. I mean, this one is ridiculous. So Healy claimed that Hyliion won the NASA Create the Future award. Turns out the supposed NASA award was run by a technology magazine publisher, Tech Brief's media group, not NASA. What am I supposed to even say here? So the hybrid truck ERX tech supported by 0 Hyliion patents. Right, so there are patents pending. And as my good friend JMac Investing has explained before, some of the patents are going to be under Thomas Healy's name, not the company's name. But again, patents are pending currently. And while we're speaking about JMac, woohoo, you made it into a short article, my man. Join the party, you know, I got fizzy drinks research, you got these guys. But at least you weren't accused of illegally promoting the company. But anyway, okay. The warranty claim untrue. Now, this is a big one. This has been one that we've spoke about a couple of times on the channel and that a lot of people are concerned about. So, is the warranty going to be broken if you go with Hyliion? So it's a retrofit. So does Hyliion take on the risk of system failure? Who is liable if something breaks after a truck has been modified? So in an interview that Thomas Healy did with JMac, okay, he said that the retrofit does not affect the warranty of the truck. Again, the BMS manager comes in and says there is no way they would allow that. So again, this is one, whose word are you going to take? They could have something going on behind the scenes, okay? Thomas Hyliion could be doing something to make sure that the warranty stays intact, or maybe there's a third party who will take care of the warranty. I'm not exactly 100% sure yet, okay? But what I do know for 100% certainty is that Thomas Hyliion himself said that the retrofit does not affect the warranty of the truck. So again, do with that as you will, but I mean, this short report in general so far, it's just been clutching at straws. It's taken a Ghost company's word against Thomas Hyliion's word. I'm sure when a sale is being made, right, it's very clear whether the warranty is intact or not. You know, when you buy a car, you know it has a warranty. That's something you're going to find out about. I'm sure when somebody buys their product, they're going to find out what's going on warranty-wise. And I mean, there's loads of solutions to this problem at the end of the day. And that's pretty much it. So again, that's the report. Not really a lot came out of it, really, did it? It's just the Ghost company's word against Thomas Hyliion's a lot of the time. It didn't exactly scare me as an investor, I'll put it that way. This really is just another example of being able to think for yourself and forming your own thoughts and opinions. Getting your information from multiple sources, not just from me, not just from a source seller, not just from JMac, not just from Hyliion themselves, getting it from all of these different sources and forming your own thoughts and opinions, my friends. It really is that simple. It doesn't have to be any more complicated, because once you form your own thoughts and opinions, you then know how to react to things like that short article or any other news that may be brought out by Hyliion anytime in the future. This is something I preach with every single company that I own, or every single company that I invest in. I form my own thoughts and opinions, and then whatever happens next is fine, because I know how I am going to react. But anyway guys, that was the short report. Pretty weak in my personal opinion, but that's not necessarily a bad thing for us investors anyway. So again, I am holding at about $20 a share, maybe $21 a share. I haven't bought any more in months and months, but it is getting to a stage now where, you know, I could consider adding to my position. But anyway, my friends, that was Hyliion. Oh, boom, there we are. You guys usually like when I go through these short reports and just give my thoughts on it. This definitely was one of the weaker ones. There wasn't even really many bad allegations brought out, just arguing some points of, you know, quotes that were brought up in the past that there is some uncertainty in regards to, so that's fair enough. But anyway, if you did watch this video all the way till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend, and I really do appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. You just watching these videos really helps me out, so thank you so much. If you did enjoy this video and you got some value out of it, could I please ask you to hit that like button, drop me a comment, and subscribe if you're new around here if you haven't done those things yet. They're all free, they all put a smile on my face, and they all help me out massively. If you are interested as well, guys, feel free to hit that first juicy link in the description and sign up to become a patron. Through doing that, you will get access to my private Discord group where we talk about Hyliion, workhorse, all of the companies we speak about on this channel on a regular basis. You'll get my buy and sell alerts. It's a community of about 400 people. It is beautiful. But anyway, my friends, thank you so much for watching. You, my friend, are a true legend. I will see you for another video very soon. Peace.